everyone, and welcome to TWF Friday Night SmackDown. I am Michael Cole, here with Aladdin and Corey Graves. And today on Friday Night SmackDown, we're going to see Bayley is going to tell us why she beat up on her good. We're going to hear from Sasha Banks. Now, for some of you folks who don't know, it wasn't on the Reckoner. It wasn't on YouTube. We didn't film it. It wasn't on any of our YouTube films. But sadly, Bayley beat up on what she called her great friend, and said that she never cared about her. That Sasha was working her the same way she was working Sasha all those years. Yeah, well, that's sad, Aladdin says, that Bayley actually believed that. And that was sad, you know. They made everyone believe that they were good friends, and one day when things didn't quite go right, bam, beats her up. Like I've been saying, Aladdin says, sad. Well, what I've been saying for all those years, their time on NXT, their time on Raw, their time on SmackDown, sooner or later one or two is going to show their true side. And sadly, Bayley showed her true side before Sasha Banks did. Corey Graves says, well, now we got Sasha in the ring. Alright, Sasha Banks says, Bayley, you bitch, we've been through everything together. We started out in NXT together. Then we both went to Raw. Then we both went to SmackDown. Hell, I won the WWE Raw Women's Heavyweight winnings many times. So did you. Hell, both of us are former WWE NXT Women's Heavyweight winners too. We're two-time WWE team winners as well. But that wasn't good enough for you, right? So I got harmed, and you beat me up. Now, everyone saw what you did in WWE, and everybody heard what you said last week. But they didn't see you do it in the TWF, which actually makes you a weakling, because you struck me from behind. You talk about me playing you all those years? Geez, Bayley, when did I ever play you? But if that's what you believe, that's what you believe. If that's your fault, then that's your fault. But at the end of the day, I'm going to tell you what, Bayley. You made it between it, and I'm going to take you down. Yeah, I know you're the TWF Light Heavyweight winner, and I know that wouldn't be it. But I hope that my True Life offshoot takes the WWE SmackDown Women's Heavyweight winnings off of you, bitch. You know what, Bayley? You know what, Sasha? You're not the only team to come undone. And yeah, you can't stand. Yeah, you're not the only women's team to ever come undone. At one time, there was Alexa Bliss and Nikki Cross, and they all believed they were good friends. And Alexa Bliss went around telling everyone, oh, well, she didn't do the shit she did to Mickie James and Alicia Fox and Nia Jax. It was not like that with Nikki Cross. Everyone believed it. And then Bray Wyatt came along, and we saw the true Alexa Bliss come out. Just like you. I know the true you. Oh, you know the true me? Is that right, Bayley, huh? When did I ever do anything like that to you? Think back. Oh, to our time on NXT and Raw and SmackDown and WWE. Hell, think back to our time in the TWF. Never did shit to you. Not like that. If I did it, it was always going to be leer to leer. So I'm going to fight you here today. And I hope I beat you. How are you going to beat me, Sasha Banks? How are you going to beat me? Get out of the way. How are you going to beat me? Whenever every time you became the WWE Raw Women's Heavyweight winner, you'll hold it for a while and lost it as soon as you had to wrestle again. Fuck you. Sick of your shit. Ding ding ding. Well, we knew this friendship was gonna come to an end, you know. We knew that Sasha Banks and Bayley were gonna go at each other. You know? And this is truly sad that this friendship has come to an end, Michael Cole said. And now a sagas of body slams by Sasha Banks. The friendship was a lie, Aladdin says. It was a lark. It was a stunt. It was not true. Like I've been seeking to say says Aladdin. I've been seeking to say that my whole life. You know, that the friendship was a lark and a stunt and it was a lie, Corey Graves says. And Sasha Banks was never good. Why would you stop sitting never good? Always lost winnings. Wasn't as good as Bayley. Oh, and Sasha Banks coming back on her former friend and teammate Bayley. Oh, and now Sasha Banks gonna come off the rope. Oh, she gonna do the frog splash like Eddie Guerrero. 1, 2, and Bayley kicks out, Michael Cole says. Well, if you're going to do a hold or a shift to beat someone, at least do it from someone who's still alive. Bayley did Bayley to Bayley, Michael Cole says, and Sasha Banks had onlook for Eddie Guerrero, the man who made her want to become a wrestler in the first stead, Corey Graves, Michael Cole said. Yes, Aladdin said, I'm sure that Eddie Guerrero would be happy to know that Sasha Banks did his frog splash. You know, Aladdin says. And look at this. Bayley's now going to do the Macho Smasher. Now, who's taking a move from Randy Savage now? 1, 2, 3. Ding, ding, ding. Here is your winner, Bayley. Told you that I would beat you. Yeah? What's she doing? Oh, no, she's got that seat. She's got that seat. Oh! She just hit Bayley with it. Hey, it's enough. And now the Fight Lord just went down with it too. Yeah. Stop, don't do this. Hey! Bayley to belly on that seat. And now Bayley's out of the ring now. What sad behavior that Bayley's done here on Friday Night SmackDown, Michael Cole says. Yes, Bayley has done some has sadly misbehaved here, Aladdin says, here on Friday Night SmackDown. Aladdin said, that is truly sad. But then again, the way Bayley's been behaving since she's since last year isn't really that sad, Michael Cole said. It's shameful and it's sad. Yeah, Aladdin said, Bayley should be ashamed of herself for the way she's behaving. Well, I don't know, Michael Cole. I don't know, Aladdin. I think the way she's behaving is good. It made her a 2-time WWE SmackDown Women's Heavyweight winner. And now Diva Talks has come out to help Sasha Banks out. Also that in the Fight Lord too. That Bayley hit him with the seat too. And I'm sure Diva Talks has something to say, Michael Cole says, about that kind of behavior. And I wonder if Renee Young now is going to catch up with Bayley and we'll see how Bayley behaves. Yes, Michael Cole, I'm here and I'm going to be talking with Bayley here on Friday Night SmackDown. Bayley, are you ever ashamed of the way you behave? No. Why would I be ashamed of the way I behaved? I'm a 2-time WWE SmackDown Women's Heavyweight winner, a former 2-time WWE Women's winner, a former WWE Raw Women's Heavyweight winner, a former WWE NXT Women's Heavyweight winner. I'm a 5-time TWF Light Heavyweight winner, a 2-time TWF Women's Team winner. So why would I be ashamed of the way I behaved? It's Sasha Banks. She's the one who should be ashamed of the way she behaved, playing me all those years, working me all those years. I gave that creep what was coming to her. I gave that heel what was coming to her. I gave that cunt what was coming to her. Well, you going around calling folks creeps, heels, and cunts. At the end of the day, I think you're the one who behaves like the jerk, behaves like the heel, creep, and cunt. Yeah, that might be true. But I got back at Sasha Banks before Sasha Banks could get back at me. Ding dong! You don't work in WWE anymore. Ha 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 ha. Well, that might be true. Shame on Bayley. She isn't style for the way she behaves. Back to you, Michael Cole. Well, thank you, Renee Young, for talking with Bayley here on Friday Night SmackDown. And I wonder if the under matchmaker Diva Talks will have something to say about Bayley behave before we end Friday Night SmackDown. I don't know, Aladdin says. I hope we will, but then again, I do not know. Well, Corey Graves says, on time, only time will seek out. Alright, Diva Talk says. Bayley, after you struck that fight lord, that fight overseer, that fight foreman with that seat, you will now be putting up your TWF light heavyweight winnings on the line. And the man that you will be putting up against will be Ricochet. Well, it looks like it's all the time we got here for TWF Friday Night SmackDown. I'm Michael Cole for Aladdin and Corey Graves. We hope you like Friday Night SmackDown, and we'll see you tomorrow.